A princess? Spoiled? Daddy's little girl? Well, if only they knew the real me behind the image they see to be real or perfect. Maybe they wouldn't picture a girl who lives in a beautiful mansion, a girl with a closet full of clothes, or a girl with the picture-perfect family. Maybe people wouldn't take me for having such a picture-perfect life, or so I hear. How would you define picture-perfect after all? Is it really coming home every night only to find yourself having to take care of your 3 younger siblings while mom rushes to work for the night shift? Is it coming home to having to take care of your 3 younger siblings and your drunk father who is always reminding you that you are just a disappointment that keeps disappointing? Is it coming home to find your younger sisters and baby brother crying every night because they miss mommy and daddy and the way things used to be when they were all happy? Well, that's my life and what I see every day. So if that's how you see one living such a picture-perfect life, then maybe I really am living it like they all say I do. I truly am a princess if that's the case.
It wasn't until I started school that I found out my family wasn't normal. I was adopted before I could even remotely remember what my birth parents looked like. Having 2 moms is all I had ever known. Once I started school, seeing all these kids being picked up by their mom and dad confused me. And constantly being asked where my dad was and why I used the words moms instead of mom didn't exactly help me be proud of who my parents are or what they have accomplished either. I would never be ashamed of who my parents are or where I came from, but I can't help but be afraid of what others think. And I can't help that my family is different. Up until recently, my life was completely normal. I had a loving family, great friends, and just an overall good life. Now, everything is changing. I walk around with my white mom and Mexican dad, and I can't help but notice people staring at him. I can't help but overhear people calling him racial slurs and saying he should go back to Mexico. I feel as though I don't belong anywhere. I don't belong with those people who are calling my father horrible names. I don't belong with others like me because I'm too white. I have lost friends because of this thing about me that I cannot change. I don't even post pictures with my father or my grandma because I'm afraid of what people will say to me or about me. I stopped speaking Spanish because I was told I say things too white. I watch the news and see people's families being torn apart, and I'm afraid that one day that will become my reality.
I can't help but to feel indifferent about that day. On one hand, something beautiful happened. On the other, something horrific. My days used to consist of coming home to a clean house, pantry full of food, and a house full of love and laughter. Now, I can't even fathom the idea of what that's like. Every spare moment is dedicated to my family, to my school and to work. Considering my workload, I'm lucky to even get 4 hours of sleep every night. The day I received my second child, it was beautiful. But that same day, I lost my wife. I lost more than my other half. I lost half an income, half the amount of time, and half the love that can be given to my children. Now I have one chance to gain an education and provide a better life for what is left of my family.
Then I came to COS and realized that I don't have to put up this front of being the perfect girl because people won't judge you for where you come from.
Then I came to COS and realized that the LGBT community reached further than just my house.
Then I came to COS and realized that there are so many different cultures that will accept you no matter how you talk or how you look.
Then I came to COS and realized that being a single parent isn't so different. Finding people who deal with the same hurdles as I do, it just gets easier.
For people,
4 backgrounds, 4 lives.
One goal.